Hello and welcome to Rooted in Courage. I'm Erin and I'm so very glad that you're here. For our session today, we are going to be focusing on the theme of coming back to the present moment and kind of calling in some mindfulness. So this session would be awesome, maybe even like midday, or to start your day, or at the end of your day, whenever you kind of feel yourself being like tugged in the opposite direction of the present moment. We're just going to create this very intentional space of remembering that wherever we are right now is okay, and that you're doing a wonderful job navigating some really big things, and an invitation to be gentle. So if you don't know me, I'm Erin. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I studied under Loon Innate, Jillian. I got my attunements through Jillian, and I'm also a poet and an artist. So if you enjoy these videos, please do subscribe to my channel, and I also have a Patreon with additional content, poetry, Reiki, things like that. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. I'm going to first take the candle, the citrus and white oak candle. I love the way citrus like wakes us up and kind of like brings us back. And setting our intention. So on behalf of my and yours and everyone who will be watching this video, on behalf of your highest and greatest good, in perfect comfort, alignment, empowerment, and peace, I wish to conduct this by proxy distance Reiki healing session for you to use as energy healing, a meditation, or just simply to come home, return back to your breath, however your highest self would like to use this meditation session, this energy session. And also promoting just overall physical and mental health and wellness. And also calling in a lightness, a reminder of all of the beautiful possibilities that are here, supporting you. So I'm going to begin here with a poem of mine from my book, Let the Water Run Clear, that was released in May. This is called Pathways. So I invite you to just settle in and receive these words. I'm automatically seeing like bridges, like letting this be sort of the bridge that leads you into this sort of dreamy state where you can receive this session. When my mind narrows its pathways, when it spirals like a staircase in a haunted house, when all I smell is mold, when the plump walls threaten to release a river of grief, I trace the mantle with my fingers. Check for dust above the fireplace. I am here so often, nothing has the chance to settle. I'm a child convinced they will always be the same age. I keep returning to this place, too small for me to fit in what is mine and what isn't. I'm convinced there is no way out, even though my fists remember breaking the glass the moment each window becomes a time machine and I remember what I had forgotten. This is all temporary. The sun will always come back for me. I'm going to layer in those words with the fire Koshi bell. Continuing to channel through this, the part of you that knows that this is all temporary and that calls you back to this moment over and over again for you to experience the fullness of it. Yeah. Awesome. So, going to place some stones, some crystals around you. I have some clear quartz here. Placing it on the right side of your body. The left side of your body first. And then another piece of clear quartz here on the right side of your body. I'm going to also take this dragon's blood jasper. It's like green and red. I'm going to place this at your feet. And then this amethyst crystal at the top of your head here. Okay. Starting here, I'm going to draw the Reiki symbols over you now. Letting them float into your auric field, travel through time and space to help support you. Slowing and deepening the breath here if you can. Beginning to close the eyes if you haven't already and if that feels comfortable. Also taking any necessary adjustments of your body that feel really good and comfortable. Sending Reiki, beginning here at the third eye chakra. I'm seeing this mountain. You climbing up to the top of the mountain or taking breaks along the way here. I feel like we've talked about this before. Seeing these golden arches as well. I know that sounds like McDonald's, it's not what I meant. Golden, almost like picture frames almost, but arches. And they're kind of framing you in this present moment and taking this snapshot, this reminder to be with what's here. And also know how much is possible. So channeling through that third eye, sending calming energy where things feel hyper active, and sending relaxing, soothing energy. I think I messed that up. Sending encouraging energy where things feel sort of like slower or like on a lull. And sending calming, slowing energy to things that feel very fast. Dreaming what is possible for you, like it feels like you're somebody that maybe has done a lot of the work, like done a lot of the self work, and knowing that there's so much benefit to looking at those places that are sort of the darker side of things, like the inner child, like wounding and things like that. But knowing you can hold that and excitement for the future in the same space. Like you can hold space for what hurts and what is exciting and on the horizon for you, right? Like how do you... invitation to hold both of those things, and drop back behind all of it to really connect with your soul, connect with the part of you that knows that they are more than your thoughts, more than any noise on the surface level. So strengthening that third eye, seeing this beautiful green, this emerald green color, seeing with the mind of the heart, connecting through the heart space here. And then I'm going to also come down here to the both sides of your hips, channeling through to the root chakra, and allowing yourself to feel really grounded in... I'm seeing doves here. Feeling really grounded in order to dream, in order to like dream big, like having the physical support of this earthly plane, having the physical things like resources, like just sending in this beautiful just like prayer for you to feel supported and have your foundations feel really strong and liberating and empowered. Taking a deep inhale here into the lower belly as well, seeing if you can fill up. And then as you exhale, letting something go. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing your shoulders. Inhaling. And letting something go. I'm seeing a moose here. I'm actually seeing a moose from the card deck that I have. Sorry about the heat kicking on. I hope it's not distracting. It's like so cold here, so I needed to keep it on. Let's pick out the moose card here. This is Power Animals of the Planet by Ellen Brenneman. Okay, let's find the moose card. This is release and freedom. It's this beautiful moose lying in the grass, kind of with this like smile on their face, like this lightness. Yeah, feeling really grounded in the physical, but also like antlers pointed up to the sky, to all of the unseen magic that is here, the beauty, the excitement, the possibility, and things. Seeing like flock to things that like gives you that sort of, like gives your soul that smile, like rushing towards those things, like this just like pure, like childlike wonder, this like giddiness, like noticing when you feel that and incorporating more of those things into your life. For me, I love painting. I love poetry, obviously. So writing, painting. I really also love just being in nature, getting my hands in like dirt, dancing, moving. Doesn't have to look like anyone else's stuff. Like just things that make you light up. Could be singing, or like playing a sport or something. And just remembering like you are doing more than enough right now. Holding yourself in this like understanding that there's a lot going on, and holding yourself in that sort of space of grace. Knowing that whatever you are going through, it is temporary. Not taking away from how painful this human experience is, not taking any of that away, just seeing it and being with it. Know that you are not that. You are not what weighs you down. You are not what keeps you up at night. Sending Reiki to the throat chakra. I'm seeing this beautiful blue, purple, kind of like the color of that moose, flowing down through the throat and opening out, imagining yourself as this being of light. And this light coming down through the top of the head, this light that is just pure love and connection and support. Just imagining it flowing down through the top of the head, letting it loosen any tension, letting it soften your muscles, letting it heal physical pain, letting it soothe any mental patterns that are not serving you. Letting it just remind you how loved and held and supported you are. I'm going to take some of this peacock ore. It's this beautiful like rainbow. I'm just going to continue to send Reiki to your entire physical, emotional, spiritual body. As you imagine this light flowing down to your shoulders, your arms, flowing out through each one of your fingertips, feeling the light balancing, harmonizing, assisting you in connecting with your soul, with your peace, with joy. Yeah, I'm hearing like joy for joy's sake. So like things that don't even have to like have a purpose, right? Like things that are just joyful because they light you up and remind you of like your heart and who you are at a soul level. Letting this light flow down through the belly, the torso, the heart. If I missed the heart, I don't know if I did. Letting this light travel down through the hips, the pelvis, the sacral chakra, down through the thighs, the legs, the entire length of the legs, allowing you to feel grounded, connected, supported. Seeing in your life where you can kind of take these jewels, like these, seeing like not everything in your life not every experience has to have like all of these gifts, but seeing if you can take sort of like the jewel, the ruby. I'm seeing like a red jewel. Seeing if you can take, and a tiger as well here. Seeing if you can take sort of the like gold nuggets or like ruby nuggets, I don't know if that's the right word, but from your experiences, and leave the rest, like leave what is not serving you any longer. I'm gonna actually spray some of this. It's in this bottle, but it's not this anymore. It's eucalyptus, witch hazel, moon water. I'm just gonna call forth this lightness. Spraying above your head. All around you, for you to be able to see clearly, for you to be able to talk and speak and move from this place of like abundance and like knowing how much goodness is like on its way. You don't have to like hold on to everything, especially things that hurt, right? Like there's more here for you. There's more here, and it's beautiful and it's human. And yes, you're going to always be growing and evolving and changing, but like letting yourself want more. I'm seeing this coming from like communities as well, like not just doing this on your own, like feeling that community support of like shared interests and like, yeah, and always take what resonates with you from these sessions and leave the rest. Like not everything, like, yeah, I want to always be working on behalf of your most empowered self. Yeah, seeing you walking down this beautiful path and like picking up an acorn and like holding that acorn and like continuing to walk and like, yeah, just feels like you're on this beautiful path, and I'm really just genuinely excited for you, and honored to just provide this space to help you possibly remember that you're on the right path. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. Okay. So finishing up here, I'm going to take this lapis lazuli and just continue to kind of comb around your aura. This really grounding and also just like dreamy energy. So holding both of those and knowing that what your soul and your heart wants is beautiful and needed, and the gifts that you have are needed, and you're doing a great job. And to have some fun, enjoy this journey, enjoy this path. I'm gonna fluff up your aura to finish up. Just creating some heat with my hands. Wrapping you up in this cozy, warm blanket for you to integrate all of the messages, anything that resonated with you, and the ease and the gift of being able to leave what does not resonate with you. Awesome. So thank you so much for watching. Again, subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Check out my Patreon if you would like additional content. And I am sending you so much love. And a deep breath. Be well, and I'll talk to you soon.